We are live, finally! Ah.
For all of 40 minutes!
Yeah. We'll make the most of it, I guess. Alright. Right, voices. Right. Well, see, I looked at the other window and I heard that thing fall. And the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow! Flap! Flap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Deal with it. This is almost over.
Alright. 2 accounts. See out to the other window, controls, press.
You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing?
Huh? The glass light stand!
The one that had fallen over at the scene.
Oh, that's me still. Phoenix! Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, very odd.
I'll press further.
Yeah, because it was out of frame of the window.
Mr. White.
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light thing? You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes!
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Press.
That's the contradiction because it was shattered.
Yes, yeah.
There's a little teeny bit.
Yee.
The glass stand was lying on the floor. And that's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before?
Why? Me? Oh, well, I was instructed not to. Wait! Oh, one moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts! I am so confused.
It's falling apart.
Hey, Ego! Welcome! They said hello. Yee. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
Very well. The witness may continue his account. Except we're gonna go back and present something. Boop. Ego said, Edgeworth. Yee. Music stop.
Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand.
What?
The stand broke into pieces when it fell.
Oh.
Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea that it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when was it you saw the stand? Answer the question!
Isn't that obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over.
So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then?
Correct! That would be no problemo! Right.
Big problemo!
Big problemo.
Big.
Very big.
There's a big problemo. Problem here.
What problem is this?
Mr. White, let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window, from the hotel.
Mm-hmm.
Before the incident occurred?
Correct! That is so! It's conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable!
No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand.
What? Why couldn't he? You have proof?
I sure do, Your Honor.
Yee.
A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over.
Do we have the map? Yeah, check it. Yep. Hiya.
Look at this!
Look at this photograph. These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that?
Ego said get his ass. Hell yeah.
Beat it into the ground!
Yeah.
There's a few people I would like to take and smash into the fucking desk now.
Ridiculosity.
Mr. White, if you were in the Gateway Hotel Gatewater Hotel. Jesus Christ,
That was bad.
That was a stumble. If you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
Yeah.
Right, and this is when we have to pull out the receipt bullshit to prove
Yeah.
that no, actually, you couldn't have seen it beforehand, like the day before.
Yep.
Because...
Because we don't know it's a receipt yet. Mr. White?
Mr. White. You did it, didn't you?
Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict.
Objection!
Yup. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What? God, that bitch worked.
Mr. White. I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap? Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. Ego said, I like to imagine in this universe there's a pit orchestra that makes music depending on the mood of the trial.
Yeah!
I would love that. I would love that so much. Yes, absolutely.
The way this is headed.
As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. The ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office? And by who?
No. You wouldn't!
Mr. White. In order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
I see where you're going with this!
Yeah, the immediate pickup of like, oh!
Freedom, I hear.
Yeah. Oh, Ego said about the pit orchestra. Said, like, they're preparing to stop because of what Phoenix said, then Edgeworth speaks, and they go like, oh shit, 1, 2, 3, 4, go! Yeah, anytime there's an objection, there's just a hard screech and, like, flipping papers. Correct! You are most correct, Miles! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached Fay and Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. Wright knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. Ego said, don't call him Miles. Ew. His first name is Edge, and his last name is Worth. Get it right. There's nothing wrong with Miles. It's weird that this dude's calling him by his first name. When he went to place the wiretap, you could have seen the glass stand then.
Actually, thought that occurred to me.
Hmm?
Do they use first name, last name conventions? Or
Do you
last
think his name is
first
Edgeworth
name?
Miles?
Any more likely than Miles Edgeworth?
I feel like Miles Edgeworth is more fitting for first name, last name. No, they definitely
Miles is the...
they definitely go off of first name, last name, because Mia and Maya.
Oh yeah, Maya Fey. Okay.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Yes, you're right. His family name is Edgeworth.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Ego also clarified. That's what I'm saying about. It's weird that Red White's calling him by his first name. Yeah, it's weird that this guy's calling him Miles. I don't like it. And then confirmed his family name is Edgeworth.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah. They run off the English system, at least for the English game.
Okay.
English version of the
game.
game.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's flipped for the
Yeah.
Somebody really looked at fucking Phoenix and said this boy should be called Phoenix. What the fuck?
No, his name's Nick. Is it not? It's not?
No, I think Nick is a nickname.
Is that the nickname? I thought Phoenix. I couldn't tell if that was
a play off of the Knicks part of Phoenix.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, no, Larry would call him by a nickname. You're right. Yeah, because Miles...
Somebody really looked at baby Phoenix and said, this guy should be named...
You shall be named Phoenix. Okay, yeah, and then Ego clarified. Nick is a nickname, Phoenix is his name. Yeah, okay, that makes sense, because I think Larry's the only one that calls him Nick, so... Yeah, that tracks. Doesn't Larry also call Edgeworth Edgy?
I think so, yes.
I think that's right. Ego said, oh yeah, want me to tell you the name puns in the Japanese version? Absolutely,
yeah,
go for it.
Go ahead.
For sure.
I'm interested, I'm curious.
Yee. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is.
Bum, bum, bum. Receipt time.
Literally pull out the receipts.
Receipt time.
Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. God.
Okay, and how do we get Phoenix to realize there's a receipt? Is it just pressing everything?
Press
that Mr.
everything,
Wright says?
Phoenix starts to despair, and then, the Maya-Mia swap.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So press everything.
Correct. Leave it to me.
I feel faint.
The wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
Alright, noting that in the book.
Uh-huh. I had entered the Fane Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over by the sound. Correct! That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix. What? It's beginning of September, the week before the murder. Press.
Do you have proof?
Miss April May knew the details of Miss Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder.
Right.
I entered the vehicle offices. Press.
Was it really you that went into the office? Or was it Miss May?
Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fane Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's.
He's already run a check on those prints.
Which wouldn't be Mr. White's because he was wearing gloves, wasn't he?
You'd
I
think.
can't remember.
I don't remember if he was
I can't
or
remember
not.
if it showed that or not. Yeah. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fane Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap.
Why did you tap Mia's phone?
This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That's when I saw his glass light stand. Gross.
Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand?
The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all.
Damn it! There's nothing for me to press him on. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him.
Ego said, Phoenix's name in Japanese, I'm gonna do given name and then family name order. His first name is Ryui? Yeah, that's hard for my tongue to do. Ryuuichi. Ryuichi. Yeah.
Ryuichi.
It's hard to go from Ri back down to U and then back up to E so quickly. Which means dragon. Apparently the author wanted him to have an impactful name, and his last name is Naruhodo, which is also a phrase that means, oh, I see. Which the judge says a lot.
Oh my god!
That's great. I love that.
Okay, so then the English name Phoenix then is probably a double pun with the or not so much a pun but double reference, with the first reference probably being Rising from the Ashes.
Yep.
Since that is kind of what Phoenix does
Yes.
in the first game.
Yep.
And the second pun being a play off of his Japanese name, because Phoenix to a dragon.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the last name is pretty solid English translation to have it fit everything well enough. Oh, okay, so we do have to find something then, right? I'll go through and press everything again, see if there's anything new that comes up.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be... department store. Oh, they tell you straight up. It's a department store receipt.
Yeah, but I don't think it'll let us press it.
Okay. Yeah,
Here.
because you don't
If I were to
know.
press it, it would be here.
Yeah.
No music cut out.
That didn't do it.
Nope.
And we're getting the red blinking.
Yep.
Okay. Well. This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. It does, actually.
It actually does. Just flip it over.
Stupid.
Just flip it over.
You're
Just
just too stupid.
look at the receipt.
Flipping over.
How exactly are that evidence and the statement just now related?
They are they? They are! If you just flipped it over!
You just looked at it a little closer. Not at all. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations.
Okay, yeah, I don't know.
Press.
Where it would be then. You've already pressed that once.
Press. Press. No bearing on the case. Ego said Mia Fey is Chihiro Ayasato. Ayasato is a pretty old last name, hinting at the Fey legacy, and Chihiro means 1,000 questions, which references the cross-examination, and even the name shares a kanji with the word cross-examination.
Huh! Oh, that's kind of neat. Okay.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, okay, just had to go through it all again.
Don't tell me I've run out of ammo.
Oh my god, I just realized how fitting that is, that name is for Mia, actually, because her whole strategy is just to press constantly and ask 1,000 questions.
Yep.
That's great. I love that, actually. That took a second to sit in. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably.
No more. I can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Maya's first name is, Mayoi? Which means doubt.
Mayoi, yeah.
M-A-Y-O-I.
Mayoi.
Mayoi.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's you now,
Okay,
technically.
how do we want to do this?
That's you now,
I was about to
technically.
say, how are we doing this? I know. Voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia?
And he's out.
Where am I? No waiting lobby? What happened? Oh. Right. I lost the trial. I was loose. You're finally awake.
Right back out again.
Hey, Phoenix. That's no way to greet an old friend. want you to look at me. Yeah? Didn't you know the Fae really have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, is channeling you, Maya? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either.
Oh, Ego said, fun fact, apparently in the Japanese, version, most people, including Phoenix, call her, Mayoi-chan. Mia calls her just Mayoi, with honorific, and Edgeworth calls, without honorific, and Edgeworth calls her, Mayoi-kun.
Huh!
Interesting.
What? Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. That is
Yeah.
odd. I'm not sure, huh.
Yeah.
I can't
Wacky.
recall any interaction the two have that would result in that.
Oh. Yeah, I have absolutely no clue.
Hmm. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won.
E.
You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix? Wright wrote that, not me.
E.
So what do I do with it? Well, start by flipping it over.
Yeah.
Look at the front of the receipt.
Ego said Edgeworth is one of the few characters that calls almost all female characters he meets with the honorific of Kun, apparently. Interesting.
No, I wonder if Okay. Yeah, you know she exists. Yeah, never mind. I think that might make sense, though.
Who should I... I'm curious now, because I might know them.
You probably do. And if not, you will be viciously reminded when we get to the next game.
Francisca?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Francisca.
Okay. How much do you know of her history?
Oh, not a whole lot of her history. No.
Yeah. Okay.
I know of her.
Yeah. So we'll leave it at that then.
Okay.
It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow. Big spender. Glass light stand?
Which is such a stroke of fucking luck. Like, that's just... God.
All the papers! Out of all the fucking papers!
You had to pick the one receipt that was probably just on the ground haphazardly after everything that went down. Picked the wrong fucking paper out of the stack of papers that were in that office.
Jesus Christ. Date of purchase, September 4th.
Also a stroke of fucking luck.
September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Didn't Mr. White say in his testimony?
He showed up a week before. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder.
He said it was the stand. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. You do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. And you just have to prove it. Right.
Receipt updated in court record. Yeah.
And And here's your silver bullet.
Yup. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant... rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then, let's start off where we left off. Your Honor, there's nothing to go back to.
Yes, there is, Edgeboy!
Yeah. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright.
Your Honor! Please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? Oh, Ego said Edgeworth's name is Reiji Mitsurugi. Reiji uses the kanji for wise noble servant, and Mitsurugi means honorable blade, which is pretty close to the Edgeworth name when you think about it. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. And
Wow,
also very
that's
fitting. What?
I just thought of the prosecutor's award, the broken spear and the broken shield, which like feels like a real stab at his name, honestly.
Kind of, yeah. Bit of a swipe at it.
Yeah. I say, let's give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Oh my god, edgy.
Yeah.
Pride cometh before the fall.
Always. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. Don't worry, it won't take very long. It's the first line. Wrong. Present.
Look closely at this.
Hey, Judge! Remember this fucking thing that you said was useless?
See the word Maya written in blood?
You're grasping.
I think not! Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass nightstand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder!
You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Faye & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, I feel like they probably should have, like, added, like, a week or so to the
yeah, make it happen, like, middle of September. Yeah. At least get into double digits.
Yeah. The stand could not have been there.
Yeah. Game did that one well enough.
Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Just losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright.
Ah, yes. The worst part of this.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Wait. Forgot. It's Edgeworth.
Yeah. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent.
There's no concrete proof that I'm guilty! If anything,
Yeah,
Phoenix
yeah.
has so much shit going against it that proves that he couldn't have done it. Like, yeah, like, oh my god, in an actual court of law, the shit Phoenix has done to prove that it couldn't have been him would have been enough to get him off this fucking case. Like, god
Yeah,
damn.
because traditionally, like, even within reasonable doubt, you can't declare someone guilty.
No, you can't.
And we have proven well past reasonable doubt.
Yes! We have proven so far past reasonable doubt and implicated another person.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
motherfuckers.
Ego said the orchestra being like, dog, give it up, we want to go home. Yeah, like, a few of them were, like, already packed up. That's why they had, like, the Sting intro a little bit. Try to buy a little bit of time.
Oh,
Yeah. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. We need time to make one more inquiry into this matter.
another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases.
Yee.
This is bad.
Object.
Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Bro, we showed you the literal receipt. What more do you want? You can't even say, like, oh, we brought in a second receipt to forge it. It's like, no. This has been in the court records. We could not have fudged it. I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now! Edgeworth is sure to come up with just make up something!
Yee.
And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Fuck you. Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix? Read this note. Mia? What's this?
Yeah.
Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
Bet I am. My life is riding on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court.
A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting.
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Deceased! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt. Right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. I knew how spirited it was.
Yeah. Well, this court finds the defense. Rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Yay!
Pull the confetti cannons.
How old do you think that confetti is, or just how rare it is to get a not guilty verdict?
You're right. I have no clue.
Like, how often do you think that they actually have to refill those? Do you think that they installed those confetti cannons because getting a not guilty verdict was so rare? They're
Yes.
Like, yeah, when it happens,
Yes, absolutely.
Like the extra celebration for it.
Yes. No, for sure. That is all. This court is adjourned. Quickly get through this last bit of the chapter.
September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1.
Yee.
I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae.
For real.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix.
Ego said this is no way related, but I want to say it because it's funny. I made a new character in the game, who's this prim and proper fancy lady, and her name is Duchess. She's kind of mean to the party at first, so they start calling her Ducky as a nickname, and she hates it. It's not Ducky, it's Duchess. I'm not some foolish poultry. Love
Nice, love
that.
that.
Love that. That's amazing.
Very cute.
You risked a lot to help me. And Maya.
Yeah.
I won't forget it as long as I live.
Well, about that.
Yeah, I'm sure she knows.
Wow, that was real quick timer there.
What? Maya's powers are stupid. I can't stay here anymore.
What? No. There's still so much to say.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again.
Chief.
I'm not the chief anymore. Nick? Can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock.
In the office.
I'll see you later.
Chief. Mia!
September 9th, 9:02 p.m.
Faye and Co. Law Offices. Being here. It's hard not to think about that night.
You came!
Mia?
I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then... I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
You should see your face!
Mia!
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya!
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya? Why are you here?
Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of...
What?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, No, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business? You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? That's a great name. Maybe that's what your friend Larry calls you.
Nick.
You know what this means? We're partners!
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail.
Would be. Not probably. Would be.
Would be. Wright and Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya.
Oh.
Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching.
Right. Okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting.
Burgers! Burgers!
Burgers.
Okay! Wait up!
Ooh, I might make some burgers tonight. That sounds good.
Burgers! Burgers!
Start and end this chapter on burgers. Brand new episode has been added. Turnabout Samurai. Yes, save.
And that means that we get to meet the old lady. Windbag?
Oh
Is that
God,
her name?
yeah, Wendy
Windbag?
Wendy Oldbag.
Windy old bag, yes!
Yeah, because it's Windy Oldbag. But Wendy.
Windbag. Old
Yeah, yeah,
windbag,
yeah,
but
yeah.
scrambled.
Ego said Borger. Yeah.
Burger.
But we're gonna go ahead and call it there. It's a short stream, I know, I'm sorry. Work is... yeah. But we got some in, we managed to finish off the chapter, so... yeah. Alright.
Alright.
Ego said okie doke, it's okay. Yeah, I appreciate you being here. But yeah, I'm gonna go make some well-needed and deserved dinner. And yeah, thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed. And we'll see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye!
Bye-bye!
Bop.